Good morning. Where's Charlie? There she is. Kind of half in the shot. Hello, everybody. Hope your weekend is doing all right. We've got a ton of people dropping little messages for us. I've been awake since 4 the last couple of days, so I've been, after getting my shot on Thursday, sleep has been a bit of a challenge. So riding the sleep train wave here. But let's say hello to some awesome people. We have Promiscuous Time Traveler, who was, I think, the third in the chat, but some of the chat got deleted as it went along. He says, if you talk about Last Witch or Radiant Black, those are his favorite indies. I haven't tried Last Witch from Boom Studios, but I read issue 1 of Radiant Black and wasn't like super excited about it. Just kind of like, it was okay. So I never read beyond that one. Michael from Flashpoint Comics is here. He's a huge Flash fan. When he saw that box, those boxes of Flash books you guys got from Daymares, he was very jealous. He's going for the Guinness Book record of most Flash comics owned by one person. Yeah.
Wait, what's the record?
I don't know what it is, but it's going to be him if he can get it verified. We got Steve from Captain Comics. Good morning to you, sir. We got Ruben Guzman, and Tony is here. Oh, I can barely lift this. This is a box that came from Tony for the girls. So we'll open that here in a little bit. Coach Vic says he picked up both of those books, so he's getting into them this week. There you go. Jennifer is here. How's it going? Happy Saturday to you. The girls got their bagels. Sharon from Life with Two YouTubers is here, and you girls are going to get to hang out with Kate and Rena and play some Among Us today later.
Airship?
I don't know if it's going to be Airship, but yeah, you'll be able to play.
It's the new map.
You'll be able to play Among Us with Kate and Rena today. I want to say it was around 5 or 6 o'clock my time.
Thank you.
Big Herm is here saying happy Easter weekend to everybody. Good morning to you, sir. Perry dropped Kate's favorite emoji. And he also dropped some really great reactions. I watched the John Wick one the other day. So Perry continues to find cool movies, man. JP is here. He's having his 2,000 subscriber celebration tonight. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it because I'm on a show at 8 Pacific. I'm hoping to be able to make it, but I mean, I'm still getting my energy back, and I got this show tonight, so I'm trying to balance it. So I hope to be able to make it. Let's see here. See Sharon and JP and Big Herm. Everybody saying hi.
I'm sure I get my books.
I got All Strands comic collection. Sure, you can grab your book. Whatever you want to share.
I'll grab 2 because we
So he says 70,000 strong there. 70,000 Flash comic books. That's how many he's got. Going for that record. Good luck to you, man. Things are going great for Sharon. I'm glad to hear that. Perry says, I'm at the bagel shop getting a sausage, egg, and cheese on an everything bagel with cream. That sounds, you had me until ketchup, Perry. You had me until ketchup. Ketchup ruined everything else that you had on that bagel. Tom. I think there was maybe one more time in there. Zack Snyder's going to direct John Wick 4. Lots of slow motion headshots. I don't know if there's going to be any count, if they're going to count duplicates. Ooh, yeah, that would be a tricky way to count it, right? Charlie is still reading one of her books that she's been rereading some Jason Aaron lately, specifically the Jane Foster Thor run. I've been giving my tiny trade paperbacks to the girls as I get the giant collected editions. I've got 2 of the Jason Aaron collected editions. So they have these in their inboxes. It looks like you're reading about Dario Agger, right? The villainous corporate fiend.
One of my favorites.
You like Dario?
I like Dario.
And then there's Malekith with Thor's arm on his shoulder, right?
I like this part.
He's carrying around Thor's arm.
Because he cut it off. And
he did cut it off.
Yeah, but my favorite part is when the Frost Giant's coming in to say hi and says, "Hello, little biscuits."
He does say hello, little biscuits.
Hello, little biscuits.
Malekith.
No? Frost giant.
Oh, the Frost Giants said it.
Biscuits.
I have several problems with this hashtag, Michael. Number one, you're implying that DC has been saved when I feel like the movies and the comics are in shambles right now. So I feel like nothing got saved.
Wait, what is the hashtag?
And number two, I don't know that those movies were good enough to save anything. I think he made visually amazing movies that were story-wise a little hit or miss. But that's an opinion about the quality of the movies. I think it's a fact to say that the publishing for DC and the film side for DC is like this right now. And I feel like there's nobody running either one of those endeavors right now. He saved the movie. He definitely made the movie a way better movie, but that's not a compliment if the movie wasn't great. I don't know. He did fix DC movies. Come on, John. There you go. Big Will's all right. Let's see. So I'm going to start, I think, by doing this unboxing. Since we got Old Wolf here. Charlie, bless you. Tony sent this to you. Yes, I did want to see the New Gods film by Ava DuVernay, written by Tom King. Like, I was pumped on that movie. That could have been a great movie. Oh, look what I see right on top.
Yay!
Okay, so this is a box from Tony, Old Wolf, who saw that Charlie was really into mystery books and decided to send a bunch of mystery books to us. And so right off the top, we got a ton of Hardy Boys right here. So we've got number 56 is The Jungle Pyramid.
The Mysterious Caravan.
The Mysterious Caravan.
The Witchmaster.
Ooh, that's my favorite cover so far. Witchmaster's Key, yeah. And then the Arctic Patrol Mystery. This box is heavy. I think we're going to get a bunch of these. You're going to need to make room for all of these, Charlie. Are you ready? Just look at that.
There's probably some under it.
I don't know that there's room for more in here. This is amazing. So we've got Bombay Boomerang.
Dang, there's a lot in there.
The Disappearing Floor issue. Oh, that's number 19. The Clue of the Hissing Serpent. That's a cool cover. Looks like a dragon or something. Yeah, that's kind of wild. The Shattered Helmet. Footprints Under the Window. Hello, Backseat Driver. And Morbius is here. What is up, guys? Did I miss? I think I might have missed somebody. You guys are discussing it. I would have liked Ava DuVernay's New Gods. I think I would have been interested in seeing that. I don't know what it would have been like. Maybe it would have been horrible, but I like the people involved. They canceled it. The studio decided not to make it. Oh. Kachung says he's out in the garden with Delphia and they're watering. There you go. All right, one last section, Charlie.
Oh,
You want to see that one first? While the Clock Ticked. Danger on Vampire Trail. The Masked Monkey.
random names.
Mystery of the Whale Tattoo. Look at that guy.
Oh, he looks like a Nightcrawler.
And Mystery of the Flying Express.
He didn't fly.
It's a boat, but it's got like those little like raised up things. So it's like the pontoons that like let it fly up in the air. Backseat says, loved the Hardy Boys as a kid. So Charlie's been getting into a ton of mystery books. Obviously, we had a little bit of Nancy Drew going on. Some Brixton Brothers. And now Hardy Boys too, right?
Yeah.
Are you trying to put them in numerical order?
Yeah.
She's organizing them. Huge thank you to Tony. Old Wolf is a big fan of these, and I know his kids are getting to an age where they're not as interested in them anymore, so he's sharing.
I am.
But yes, these are all going to get read. Absolutely. These are great names, right, Morbius? 11 and 12. So 11 is the smallest number, right?
Yeah, I think so. but we will find out.
How you doing, Caters? She's having her everything bagel. Schultz, one love from Chicago. How you doing, man?
Making a big pie.
Awesome, Jeff. I'm glad those books arrived to you, sir. Congratulations. Well earned. Yeah, these are cool, man.
I have 55, 56, 19.
I'll take 19
and
over
19
here.
goes before 20.
Right.
Like that.
My gosh. And these are like beautiful, brand new copies of these books, man. All you need is Boxcar Children. That's a great one. Yeah. You want it right there?
Oh, we saw a play version of that.
Yes, we did see a play of the Boxcar Children. JP having discussions about Snyderverse.
Uh-oh.
Daddy, can you take these guys?
You want me to lift them all up?
No.
Just this part.
Can you count how many there are there?
2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Oh, yay, that's an even amount.
You like even numbers?
Okay,
So
these guys.
thank you, Tony, man. This is very nice of you, brother. Very, very nice.
Might be reading while playing Among Us today.
Yeah, I don't know that you're going to be able to read and play a video game simultaneously, but I'd like to see you try.
Well, if I die, I can just read instead, doing my tasks. And on the new map, there's a task where you can take a shower.
Poor Bane is not appearing here very well. Where are you, Bane? Hey, what? Bye, Bane. I might have broken Bane's back.
I'll get me.
I think I broke Bane's back.
Yeah, but there's actually a task on Airship where you
fit it
can
through
wash, you can take a shower.
Deliver it through the mail slot here. No, if I drop it again. I was just trying to fix the glow on it, but whatever.
I will break you.
The glare saved him. Bane. Nothing like 90s Bane.
We got a polar bear.
Bane now has spine ticks.
Polar bears are
Oh,
disappeared.
broke the spine. I can't. Let's see. So I will say that I posted this on Instagram as my read of the week. X-Men 19, and I used X-23 or the all-new Wolverine or Laura, whatever you want to call her, as the thumbnail for this episode because I think this is a great read right now. So if you don't know, issue 5 of X-Men, right? A little over a year ago, Laura Kinney and Darwin and Sync, 2 other mutants, went into a building called the Vault. And the Vault is a building where these characters are using time to become like evolved and to create and energize their power. And the mutants wanted to know what these villains were doing in the Vault. So they sent 3 mutants in who they thought could survive inside where time moves differently. Well, we haven't seen what happened when they went inside until now. And the last 2 issues of X-Men, 18 and now 19, give you a glimpse as to what they went through in the Vault. And it was like Christopher Nolan wackadoo time travel-y stuff. I just thought it was cool. Sync and Darwin are really cool in it, Coach V. I think you'd dig it. Hello, Legion. He's here. Kirk is here. Comics on the Mind. Soul Brother. So I really think issue 5, 18, and 19 are 3 of my favorites from this X-Men run. And they go together as this little story arc, but you needed a year in between to see what happened to the characters because that 1 year for us was like 100 years for the mutants that went in. Really crazy, really cool. I thought they did a great job with it. So if you're reading X-Men, something to look forward to, something to enjoy. Hi. What's this book? You're going to share this one later? Should I hold it up? Mystery Comics Digest. Boris Karloff. Look at that cover. Wow. It's like a painting.
It's really cool. They're like mysteries. It's like Twilight Zone episodes in a book.
Yeah. Twilight Zone. It's a gold key.
Did he get one of those for us, or is that ours?
This was ours from, I can't remember who sent
'Cause
these
I
to us.
thought it
Mr.
was
Miracle,
ours,
maybe?
but I didn't see anything.
They're really cool, baffling.
They're really cool. What?
They're really cool, baffling stories.
Baffling. Like they confuse the mind. That's interesting. Good word. Baffling.
Yeah, I found my favorite.
I love that you commented on Bearded Comic Bros' latest video and you used the word "nor" correctly. Charlie used the word "nor," N-O-R, and she used it correctly. See, have a day to you, Chamorro Cinema. How's it going? Yeah, Charlie likes the old school stuff. She enjoys the Hardy Boys, Nancy Drew throwback kind of stuff. So are they kind of scary stories?
Some of them.
Yeah.
Some of them are a little scary.
A little bit?
Yeah. Some of them I feel really bad about, but
Why?
because they're not very good. Like some of them are murder mysteries.
A
And those ones sometimes
little scarier.
well, they're not really like in the sense a mystery because we're on the murderer's side. So we see the life of the murderer, not the person figuring it out.
Gotcha. So
but you see, like, because he's corrupted because he misses his train. And he's like, my wife's going to be angry, like really angry if I'm late. And she has to stay in the car for like an extra hours. So he calls on the phone. And someone says, I don't know, dial da-da-da. And he says, hello. And he says, hi, I need help from my angry wife. And it says, angry wife calling now or something. And then it says, here's what you do. Here's what you have to do. And here's how you'll get her to loving you and not be too angry. And he tries it.
What is up, Simon R?
And it works.
And Jeff Schultz says, that is amazing, nor does it surprise me. Kudos to Charlie.
He says, like, hello. He says, but, so he puts his coin in, and then he realizes he puts his lucky coin in.
Okay.
And he says, he dials operator and explains his request, but I want my coin back. It's my lucky dime. Sorry, you'll have to try the special request operator. Dial 238981, please. And he does it. He says, special request operator, whom do you wish to speak to? Look, if I speak to someone who can get me back my lucky coin, I will have to be a Casanova to keep my wife from leaving me when I get home.
Wow. How do you follow this? I'm confused by what's going on.
Me too.
Well, he calls the operator and they say, I'm sorry, you'll have to ask the special request operator. So he dials the number and he says the word Casanova. And they say, oh, you want to speak to Casanova? Okay, putting Casanova on the line. And then he's like, here's what you need to do. And
he gives him advice on how to make his wife happy.
Does it, and they end up kissing.
Okay.
It works.
So, but then he has new problems and he has to keep calling Casanova.
But he gets new people every time. See?
Oh.
Machiavelli.
Oh. So these are writers, right? Casanova was a famous lover, and Machiavelli was a famous planner, like manipulator to teach you how to get power. So is that for his work?
Yeah.
To trick his boss? Yeah. That's funny. Who does he get the next time? Rothschild.
Oh, I know who that is. He's a writer, I thought. Maybe.
Interesting.
His name sounds familiar.
This feels like a Twilight Zone. It feels like a Twilight Zone.
Yeah, but then
that's kind of cool.
One of them says, I'd like that chauffeur holding open the door to my limousine, but I won't get it. Not while I'm only the vice president. And whom do you wish to speak to? Lucrezia Borgia. And it says, history lists the same as you as history lists you as the most famous poisoner. Yeah. I want something that is deadly and won't be detected.
Wow. This story is getting dark. Murder is happening now, huh?
Yeah. And then He's like, thanks. And then it says, are you arresting me for murder? So then they say, right, done. Mr. Walker's widow ordered an autopsy. We found poison. The medical examiner said it was the kind used hundreds of years ago because in the old days it couldn't be detected.
Huh.
We found your fingerprints and only yours on the water pitcher.
Oh, no. So he didn't plan on modern police work catching him. Ah.
You had a good motive. Promotion.
Ta-ta-ta.
And then he runs away to call someone. But
ooh. They're asking if you girls could rate. So what would you give this book, Charlie, if you were going to give it a score out of 10?
10.
A 10.0? Like a CGC 10.0?
Yeah.
Wow.
My favorite part is when he calls the number again.
To try to get help?
The number you have dialed has been disconnected.
Ooh.
So it's a trick. They do all these things and then they disconnect. And then there's this guy who's like the guy from
who's like Rod
Twilight,
Sterling,
who always goes
Rod
to the
Sterling,
beginning and the end and says, "Oh yes, when James Dunn hung up, a dime was returned." Strange, isn't it?
Gore Vidal is here.
And then it says clunk, and it says, "Oh yes, when James Dunn hung up, a dime was returned." Strange, isn't it? But it was his lost lucky coin.
What? Yeah, so this is what Charlie was reading. A Mystery Comics Digest, Boris Karloff Tales of Mystery from the Gold Key. One of those mini spine-tingling Karloff tradition sort of books here. It's got several different stories, and she's definitely comparing it, and I see why, to the Twilight Zone. Which Kate's very into the Twilight Zone. Although you're into the Twilight Zone, too.
I will watch some of them.
Some of them.
Only the ones like with William Shatner, because he's awesome. Only with actors that I've seen before.
Hope you enjoy it, man. I hope you enjoy that stuff, man. For sure.
I'm going to go back to reading.
Something is fine. Usually it's worse than it's okay. Okay. So, maybe I missed something there. I don't think I understand. Oh. You been reading anything? Or are you just eating your bagel and chilling?
Marauder's Map Guide to Hogwarts.
Ooh.
That I was reading last night.
A Marauder's Map Guide to Hogwarts? Mm-hmm. This is the one that came with the wand, right?
Yeah, but I don't know where the wand is.
I solemnly swear that I am up to no good.
Mm-hmm.
The clock tower?
I wanted to share one.
You want to share one?
It's so I bookmarked it because it's really funny. But so it's the hospital wing.
Okay.
And it shows you all the times they've been in, and Harry's been in 3 times, Hermione's been in twice, and so is Ron. He's been in twice.
Hermione's been in 3 times?
Twice. Oh. Harry's been in 3 times.
Harry's been in 3 times. Okay, that makes sense.
Jeez. And then
Madame Pomfrey.
Yeah.
Taking care of all the kids of Hogwarts. It's got to be a tough job.
Yeah. And it tells you all about Quidditch.
I can mend those in a second, but regrowing them. Ugh.
What did you expect? Pumpkin juice?
Kirk says he's catching up on his reading pile, reading crossover. Yeah, I read that issue this week. I'll go over it in a second if you want.
Is this your arm that hurts?
Yes, I got my shot right up in here.
Don't move your hand on that arm.
I'm not. It's not broken.
It's not hurt.
It's the chicken dance that's like, wah,
oh my
wah,
god!
wah,
Stop!
raising it up.
Ow! Why did you do it then?
It's good to stretch it out and get circulation going.
That makes me hurt. That is my arm.
When I took the shower last night, I noticed that it's like swollen. Like the injection point is like, it looks like there's a little golf ball under my skin.
Gross.
Definitely swollen.
But it told you all about like Quidditch and stuff,
and
what the costumes are for.
Sure.
And Quidditch and the basilisks.
Colin Creevy.
Yeah.
Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington.
Justin Finch Fletchley. She's actually in The Cursed Child. Or his daughter is in
his
The Cursed
daughter
Child.
is in The Cursed Child. Okay.
It's like
whose daughter?
Finch Fletchley.
One of the characters at the school. His children.
Harry saves him from the snake in the second book.
Yes.
And he gets petrified.
Well, sure. Oh, you're reading 4 right now. Then I won't spoil 5. Kirk, I'll be quiet.
Daddy, look.
Have I read the early X-23 stories? I've read a little bit. I didn't read the NYX stuff. But I've read the run that Tom Taylor did for All New Wolverine, which is probably my favorite Tom Taylor anything. So I've read that whole story, and you girls have read that, right? All New Wolverine. Big Will sent you guys on basically that entire run. We were just missing a couple of issues, I think. Right?
Uh-huh.
Ben Compton, what is going on, man? Good to see you. So we've read, I think that's the main one I've read.
You can tell this book
I don't know what else I've read after
You
that.
can tell this book is old because do you know anyone named Fenton?
Fenton. I mean, Tom Fenton has his last name.
Fenton
Right?
as the first name.
As a first name, I don't know anybody named Fenton.
Exactly. How you know it's an old book.
Patrick Wall, how's it going, man?
I like learning the names they had back then because then when I write stories, I can add cool, fun names people haven't heard.
Only if it's for old people.
No, I can do it for young. Like Maple.
When they say, hey, where's my jalopy? So I can go pick up all my chums. We'll go get some malteds.
Oh, wow.
Craig Kyle and Chris Yost's X-23 Innocence Lost, X-23 Target, New X-Men, X-Men Academy, X-Force, Marjorie Liu's X-23. It's all really good stuff. Tom Taylor's run on X-Men Red. I've read like 1 or 2 issues I have of that one, but I haven't read beyond that. And I've heard of some of those, Gore, but I should get on the Marvel app and check some of those out. Oh, and Kate's going to sleep with her book. Look, see, they've got books now. This is what my girls do. When they eat their bagels, they get their books.
I have a bagel still.
You still have a bagel? Jennifer's here. You don't need to wait.
I know.
Jeff Schultz says he's got to go. Okay, Jeff, take it easy, man.
Bye.
And tomorrow's heading out. Have a nice weekend, brother. Sarsaparilla and Tarnations. Sarsaparilla and Tarnations, right? Shenanigans.
Papa.
Cockamamie. Those are some words that you don't hear so much anymore. Cockamamie.
How to say a word in German?
You're going to say a word in German?
Yeah, how do you say?
Fata?
Yeah. I was
Sounds
gonna
like farter. Fata?
I was gonna say Fada, then because we were watching Black Panther last night, and he said who couldn't protect his own Fada.
Fada. Whippersnapper. Ooh, there's a good one, Coach Vic.
What are you?
Nincompoop.
He's naming words that people don't use very much anymore. Whippersnapper means like a little kid.
Nincompoop.
Holy buckets.
Holy buckets. That's nobody says that except Bearded Comic Bro.
Guy.
Nincompoop.
Nincompoop.
Yep. That's a good one.
Chum.
Yeah, chums. Nobody says chum anymore. Hey, he's my chum. I'm going to hang out with my chums.
Chum.
Yeah. Nobody says that. An old-fashioned hootenanny. Oh, yeah. That's a party. Let's have a hootenanny.
Wow.
Doesn't it sound like a great party? A hootenanny.
I was like a nanny going whoop whoop whoop. I need to find new words. I will find the word.
You're gonna look up fun words in there. We will talk about Winter Soldier at the end. Anybody looking for that? Luke, sorry. Patrick Wall says, Luke, ich bin dein Vater.
Oh, I have another word. Sublime.
Look,
Sublime.
I am
No one that I've ever met.
Well, when I was a kid, there was a band named Sublime.
Look,
Really?
I am.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, Luke, I am.
That was a band name.
He said
Sublime.
Luke,
So that's
I
what
am.
I always think of.
Daddy, he said, Luke, I am your father.
All right.
Yeah.
Luke, I am your father.
He said it in.
Yeah, ich bin dein Vater.
It's like this, I am your father.
I am your
Luke,
father.
I am your father.
Could have been both.
He is an old fart.
Oh, gosh.
Old fart. People don't
See,
know
Kirk
what-
knows Sublime. He's heard of the band Sublime.
Wow.
They were pretty big, right? I mean, they weren't
Daft.
nobody. They were pretty big. I don't even know if they're still around. Maybe they're not even together. I don't even know. I'm so out of the loop on music these days.
Beatles.
The Beatles. Yes, you are obsessed with Beatles right now.
I love the Beatles and the Beach Boys.
We're
And the
learning
Beach
to play
Boys.
Beatles songs. Daddy,
My girls
we're learning
don't know new music. That's a
Daddy.
tragedy, but whatever.
We're learning to play Beatles.
I'm scared of new music.
We're learning to play Beatles song and music. We're gonna do one if we have like a music show, like a winter show. We might play a Beatles song.
Long Beach. Jeff Schultz, Long Beach. Now you're talking. That's
Who's Bradley?
I went to college in Long Beach.
R.I.P. Bradley.
I'm not certain.
I hope he's okay.
Let's see if there's anything else here that I read. My only DC book this last week was Strange Adventures. That was a good read. Hello, Lady Fantastic Caroline. What's going on?
What is that about?
Strange Adventures follows a character named Adam Strange. He's kind of like he's a golden age comic book character, I believe, who was very popular as like a space traveler protecting the world from aliens from other planets. And in this storyline, he's trying to convince Earth to prepare for an invasion of these aliens that he fought on another planet. But we're starting to learn that maybe he's lying about fighting them on another planet, that his lies are starting to come out. Batman and the Justice League think maybe he's not telling the truth necessarily about what these aliens have done.
I think maybe.
Oh, the lead singer of Sublime passed away. Oh, I didn't see. There you go. Didn't know that. Home of Snoop and Long Beach Polytechnic. There you go. I like Tom King's Strange Adventures. So there's only 3 issues left, I think. I tried issue 1 of Rorschach, and I was kind of like, but I think his stuff reads really good in trade. Like Batman, Catwoman, I think I'm going to read that in trade in the end. But that was the only DC book I got this week. Next week, there's a bunch of cool stuff next week I'm looking forward to.
Check out his pull list.
No, I have the comic community news. And it looks like a ton of people watched it. So thank you to you guys who checked out the comic community news.
It's very good, and it's funny, and it's cool, and it has cool people in it.
That's the nicest thing Kate said to me.
Thank you. I love you. Sorry, I don't want to hurt your arm. Does this hurt when I put my head on it?
No, okay. Let's see. Lots of Tom King talk there. So different people have different takes on what they like from Tom. I liked his Batman up into the wedding. And then I think it kind of just got way too scatterbrained for me at that point. They're my hype men. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, my girls definitely have a knapsack. What would you call a knapsack now?
A backpack.
Yeah, it's just a backpack. There you go. Yeah, there, Coach Vic. Yeah, there's a little Krasinski in there for sure. Thanks, Gore, though. That's very kind of you.
Krasinski?
I like to think that
Krasinski.
they're very well spoken for the most part. Gore says you guys can talk to people who are a lot older than you without having any challenge.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean Tom King's runs are definitely worthy of discussion, I would say, is the nice way to say it. But I always think his writing is very thought provoking. If nothing else, he pushes a lot of boundaries. And what is a good writer if not controversial? So that's my take. I adore the Mr. Miracle run. I adore the Vision run. I love the first half of his Batman run. So in that way, I'm very satisfied with what he's doing. Yeah, I think I would love if he started doing actually like 6 to 8 issue runs. I don't know that he needs to do 12. I think 6 it'd be cool if he had done like a 6 issue storyline. I don't know that I need a Batman Catwoman 12 issues long, but that's just me. I read issue 1 and I was like, oh my God, this thing's all over the place. But now people are telling me that they read issue 4 and they loved it. So what are you gonna do? How's it going? I'm still getting over my shot. I feel like a little sleepy, a little distracted. So I'm sorry if I'm
curdling.
Blood curdling. That's a good mystery horror term, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Vision was a great read. That was a very, very good read. Back to work in the garden. Okay, JP, have a nice Saturday and enjoy your show tonight. I hope to be able to make it. Yeah, I got my second shot on Thursday. I have a very swollen shoulder.
Don't explain.
I'm not going to show it, but
Don't
it's definitely
explain it.
puffy.
That's all.
And had trouble sleeping the last couple of nights, but I feel better this morning than I have felt in the last, 36, 48 hours. So my headache is kind of gone. I'm not feeling the feverish kind of shakes. So I've got rid of some of those symptoms. So fingers crossed, I'm over the hurdle and it's just soreness in my arm and I can get some good sleep later. Took Tylenol, felt fine. There you go. Great. Mine was Thursday night, so I'm hoping that I'm past the worst of it and back to normal. Fingers crossed. Missing link. What is up? Yeah, a lot of soreness. I felt sore in both arms, my back. Yeah, it was weird. But it was a good excuse to eat junk food and watch movies, which is basically what I did for about 36 hours. Hard to complain about that.
Mm-hmm.
And read comics. I read all my comics. I'm caught up on most everything.
Did the shot hurt or did it hurt after more?
It's definitely hurt after a lot more.
Did it hurt when the shot though?
That stuff doesn't bother me as much as it does you. But you stress about it before you get the shot. That's you. Yes, I felt leg muscle pain. It was weird. Like my legs felt sore. It was weird. Mr. Miracle Dave, hello to you. I don't know if you noticed, Dave, in my comic community news video that I shot and premiered on Thursday, you can see the picture that you made of me as the greatest American hero right in the background. I hung it up with a drawing my student did of me. So it's forever captured. So thank you, Dave, for making that and making Kate got Spock and Charlie got 4 with Meow Meow. The Meow Meow. Very funny. So thank you, Dave. First shot Thursday morning. Spent the day watching Tom Hiddleston's Night Manager. There you go. It's a good use of your time right there, right? Using the weekend to organize your books. Good luck to you, Kurt. Kurt. Is it Kurt? Yeah, I had it right there in the background. Yeah, so Lady F, he made Mjolnir, the hammer of Thor, but with like a cat's tail and a cat face on it. So it was labeled Meow Meow. It was hilarious. Awesome. Very, very talented guy.
This is some Winter Soldier stuff, maybe?
You're already ready to Winter Soldier this, chat?
Oh, yes. No.
Not yet. Should I do one more comic first?
Okay.
We're only about 38 minutes in, so we're ahead of schedule if we do that. Let's see. What else did I read? I don't want to ruin that for Kurt. Well, I would say this was a great read. If you're looking for a good indie comic, I recommend Two Moons. If you haven't read it yet. The main character is a Native American who goes by the name, or used to go by the name of Two Moons. He's also a soldier in the Civil War. And he's having some strange visions and not sure what's real and what's not. He's being sort of sent on a vision quest, as it were. But like it's a little bit of creepy, ghosty kind of stuff, but also just a really well drawn and written comic. So that's from, is it Aftershock? No, Image. So if you're looking for a fun indie that's very different, a little bit of a Western horror vibe, that's a fun one to check out. I think you might really enjoy that. Mr. Miracle does great spec videos consistently. He's always doing undervalued key spec books. So if you're looking for good spec, stuff that nobody's paying attention to, Mr. Miracle is definitely a channel to be checking out for sure. New Comic Smell, what's up? I didn't try Ultra Mega. I should have checked it out, but I hadn't heard of it. Is he blue or gray? I think Two Moon is on the Confederate side, if I'm not mistaken. I think he's on the Confederate side.
That's
so
my
gray.
Journal. Daddy, that's my journal.
It is.
Can I look at it after?
Well, not right now, but maybe later.
After, I mean.
After. The girls are just sleepy, but so am I, so it's all a little bit. Astonishing Tales 23. Get it? As per Mr. Miracle. There you go.
Does this hurt your arm?
No, I'm okay. I would say something. All right. So, just for Kate, I will load the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Boom.
Thank you, Daddy.
So we will talk a little bit about Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Hey, Borinkin.
What is up, Borinkin? How you doing, man? Fin Fang Foom's second appearance. There you go. Charlie, you're leaving. You don't want to talk about Winter Soldier?
Yeah.
All right. Catch you later.
Najee.
So Kate, what are your thoughts on the Winter Soldier so far? Three episodes in, right?
I am really suspicious. Well, I really like it a lot, first of all. And they're funny characters and they have good chemistry. And it's fun to watch them.
What's up, Cookie?
They're really fun to watch, you know? And I'm very suspicious of Sharon.
Yes. Okay, so
she makes no sense. Randomly?
Just so you guys know,
Madripoor.
I mean, it's a show that I don't think has as many spoilers as WandaVision, where they were constantly dropping shocking twists and things.
Yeah.
I think Falcon and Winter Soldier is a little chill as far as the big spoilery kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But the third episode did have Sharon Carter returning, who we knew would show up at some point.
Yeah, she was in the cast list. I was looking at her.
And Big Will mentions we were in the city of Madripoor, which is very popular in the X-Men universe. A lot of X characters go to Madripoor. So it was a fun setting to go to, that city. Definitely
Sharon
cool.
got hurt. Something's up. Wait, what does that mean?
The niece of Peggy Carter. Yep, she kissed Cap. I don't know that she got hurt. Did she get injured? I mean, she was fighting people, but I think she walked away okay.
But she walked away to this. She walked away to this person.
Oh, psychologically, she was hurt. Sharon is Mephisto. There you go. That's a spoiler.
There we go.
So what do you think of these 3 episodes together? What do you think?
I'm very much enjoying the show. I love the characters, and I hate Captain America right now.
Let's be honest. Yeah, John Walker, the new Captain America.
Steve Rogers is fine, but John Walker, no. But I really like the bad guys too. They're kind of cool. Plus, I like that the main bad guy is a female, and we have a lot of cool female characters. And we
do you think she's a
Wakandas.
bad guy? Because I don't think that character. What's her name? Kelly.
Carly.
I don't know that she's the main bad guy. I feel like the main bad guy has yet to be revealed. The power broker. You're not gonna shout from in there. I'm sorry. You can join us if you'd like, but you got to be over here to talk. So I feel like the main villain hasn't come in yet. Now Carly is a villain in this. She's one of the new characters who've gotten the super soldier serum, and could be considered a villain because they are kind of blowing stuff up, as we saw. And then we also have Zemo, Baron Zemo, who's clearly not a good guy.
Yeah.
And I think, just like JP's mentioned a few times, that the villain is definitely going to be John Walker in some way. I think John Walker is definitely going to be connected to some questionable things. The Mandarin could be the power broker. Interesting. Carly is an empathetic character, right?
Carly, she kind of she just wants to help people, but she's not really going the right way about it.
Where's the Isaiah Bradley? Coach Vic says, I just need another Isaiah Bradley appearance. I agree. I think it would be cool to have Isaiah make a bigger impact for what's going on.
Who's Isaiah Bradley?
He's the black Captain America that we got to meet, the super soldier from long ago, the old man that they go and visit at his house.
Oh, he was cool.
And he was with his grandson, I think.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's a real guy from the comics, too, that I'm sort of slowly kind of learning about. Yeah.
But I agree and disagree.
Perry says Johnny Walker is definitely a villain.
I agree with you.
That's funny because it's kind of alcohol.
I agree and disagree.
Okay.
With you because I agree that Carly is a quote-unquote villain.
Okay.
But I disagree that they haven't shown the power broker.
Yeah.
We saw at the end that Sharon had like this nice house she was living in. She was rich, she steals things, she has all that stuff. And yet we never see anyone in that entire house except for her. Mm-hmm. And at the end, they go away and she says, "We have a problem." And I think either she is the power broker or she's working for him. And that's why she said, "We have a problem."
Plus
because she knew, because the guy, the power broker, wanted to make more super serum is dead.
Right.
She was the first to know about it.
Right.
So she called her, and said, "We have a problem," because it's not there, or she is the power broker.
Could be.
And I think she appeared right after Selby was shot.
Right.
And a few other people were shot. So I think she killed Selby.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of people in the chat saying the same kind of thing, that maybe she's got some other motive, whether she's the power broker or connected to the power broker.
She seemed really mad.
But I also think that she
Simon R.
She killed Selby because Selby
way too
was
nice,
gonna
man. Way too nice.
Because she was listening in to what they were saying.
Okay.
And she knew that they were not the real people because she knows them personally.
Right.
And then Selby was gonna have them killed, but since she's the power broker, she didn't want them killed because she needs them to help her get the guy.
Did we see who shot Selby?
No. I don't think so. There's this weird sniper who's like been around shooting people, right?
So it could be her.
And
well, I mean, she was like nearby. I feel like she couldn't have been in two places at the same time.
No, but we saw that girl who like was sitting at the bar with a blue hood, and they said, "We're looking for Selby," and she turned and went away. So she has something to do with it.
No, but that was her. That was Sharon. Yeah,
exactly. But then we also see the person who shot her had a hood.
You think that was? You think? Sure. I don't think that was possible because then they also saw her like right around the corner, right? I don't think that was. So I don't think she's the sniper.
She jumped off like the roof.
I don't know about that, but we have some thank yous for you, Simon R, because this is a very, very kind of you to do the super chat, my man. Mm-hmm. So here we go.
Oh my god, the little laugh Ian gets me every time. Oh it's so cute. Let's recreate.
You were so tiny, Kate. You were so tiny. How about this one?
Mama called the doctor. The doctor said, "No more monkeys being on the bed."
Don't look how you're looking at your fingers, counting them off your fingers.
Yeah, she's like,
"We got this city on rocket." Yeah.
one more.
The kid bowling. Yeah, hard to argue with kid bowling, right? Charlie does know a ton, and looks like Mr. Miracle agrees. And Dave says this is check Charlie's spec corner. All right. Lots of thoughts going on there. What did you want to say about the Wakandans? Because Mr. Miracle says the Wakandans had to show up at some point for Zemo.
It was so cool. They showed up right at the end, and I don't know how Bucky noticed them.
The little Wakandan
I know, but
jewels.
like, how do you just like look down and you see one? But he found two, and then he's like, "You dropped them," and then one of the guards came down.
Right.
Hey, Rod.
What is up, Rod? My man, just a reeking in his comics.
But it was like kind of weird. I liked it. I'm happy that
You
they're
were so
there.
excited when you saw
Oh
her.
my
You were like,
gosh,
what?
I was happy. Yeah. I don't.
Obviously, they would show up
Yeah.
because they have problems with the Winter Soldier and they have problems with Zemo.
So I've totally forgot.
Right.
Zemo killed T'Chaka.
Zemo killed T'Chaka, and T'Challa had to chase down the Winter Soldier because he thought he was guilty of the crime. So yeah,
And they did help Bucky though, so I don't think they really have a grudge against him now, right?
Coach Vic says, never ask for the usual if you don't know what the usual is. Apparently, it was rattlesnake teeth in a shot glass.
I thought there were babies in there.
I have no clue what was in that thing. I don't
I'm
even want to. I don't even
disturbed,
want to
bro.
know what that drink was.
Got
It was
beef
just
with Zemo.
yikesa, right? Unacceptable yikesa.
Mm.
Definitely, Wakanda has a beef with Baron Zemo.
Mhm.
I think Black Panther 2 is really up in the air, Dave. I think they've had to make a ton of changes to it with Chadwick obviously passing. So I don't even know what that movie is going to be like anymore.
I think
I
it
don't
might
know what
be
that
something-
whole. I feel like I don't know what that whole universe is going to be like.
Daddy, me and Katie were talking about it the other day, and we thought maybe Shuri's gonna take over as Black Panther.
A lot of people thought
But
that.
they would have to. How would they do that?
I don't know. Some people are saying they want them to bring back Killmonger and have him, because he would be the next heir, but he died. Somehow bring him back. That actor is great.
Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan is phenomenal.
I
I don't
confuse
know.
him with Donald Glover for some reason. Like
Okay.
every time I see him, I think he. I don't know.
You've only seen Donald Glover in Spider-Man, right?
No, we saw him in Solo,
Oh yeah,
and
Solo.
we saw him. He is in Lion King. The live
You
action.
heard his voice,
Yeah.
right? Sure.
And I've seen what he looks like before and other stuff.
Coach Vic says Killmonger is not dead, so take that. Michael B. Jordan's awesome, so I'm always down for more Michael B. Jordan. Expect to see Shuri in this Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Ooh, that could be exciting. I think I saw him die. I mean, he stood there and then kind of like fell over and watched the sunset.
And then T'Challa just kind of sat there.
Right?
I thought they buried him at the end. Yeah.
I don't know.
Spilling tea.
Spilling tea? What do you mean?
That means gossip, apparently. I don't know.
Spilling tea means gossiping?
Spill the tea, sister. Tell me what's up.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I hadn't
I've
heard
heard
that
it like
term
one
before.
time.
Oh,
I
okay.
have
You've heard it before?
close but no cigar.
Close but no cigar, I've heard.
That's what Fakari is as well.
Yeah. Okay. Good to know. I will say I'm not loving the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I'm enjoying it, but I'm not loving it. It's a little bit flat for me outside of the two lead actors. And now they brought Daniel Bruhl in, who is Zemo, and I like him a bunch too. I just think it's a little slow. And I'm not in loving the action. Some of the action seems totally pointless. So I'm just kind of about the show in general. I'm not loving it. JP says, I think they should have recast. It sucks, but it won't be the first time they did it. Tell the story and honor him in the credits. I was kind of feeling the same way, JP. I heard some people say that they wanted Chadwick to just be the one and only T'Challa and just kind of let that. So I respect that
Me too.
comment. But I agree. I feel like they should feel free to recast these characters because they're significant and important in these universes. But I don't know. It's a shame. It's a shame. There's nothing you can do about it, but it is definitely a shame. I am excited that there's going to be at least a what if episode when they get around to that show where T'Challa is doing the voice, where Chadwick Boseman's doing the voice for T'Challa. The one where T'Challa becomes Star-Lord.
Mm. So
What,
they already
what if
recorded that?
T'Challa? Yeah, oh yeah, they had already recorded his voice for all of it.
That's sad.
Your girls need to have a spill the tea segment.
But so basically another thing, Because we started watching Black Panther last night, and the Marvel intro was purple, and they did all his moments.
Sure.
And they did everything was T'Challa instead of everything was Chadwick and T'Challa instead of Captain America and all these other people. It was all him, and then they made the Marvel purple.
I think they've done that a few times where like the logo's a little different when that next movie comes along.
Way, the thing that I said the other day when like it had someone jumping down at the explosion in the Marvel intro at the end.
Okay.
And you were like, I missed it. That was him.
That was T'Challa.
Yeah, that's when they all attack his suit, and then he jumps in the air and he comes back down, and he just
and he
blows
like
everything up. Yeah.
When they're fighting in the in Africa there.
Yeah.
Wakanda. So yeah, I mean, I think it's the show's a little bit of a letdown after WandaVision, which was so different and had a real strong creative vision and
literally vision.
Yeah, and really pushed a lot of fun envelopes. This one feels a little more plain, and some of the stuff I liked in the early episodes is kind of gone now. And this third episode was probably my least favorite in that I think it was just a little slapped together. Like they kept jumping from this place to location, and the story didn't have a lot of immediacy. So it was just kind of flat for me. I don't know.
What?
Coach Vic says they changed the opening to Black Panther the week after Chadwick Boseman died. There you go.
Wait, what?
Do you listen to what I just read? Okay. The vibranium suit can absorb kinetic energy, right? And then release it. That's what he does. Sweet nerd play. Lady fantastic. Yeah. So I hope the show builds towards something a little more intense, because right now it just seems a little flat to me. I did love Zemo and his mask and his costume, and he's a great addition. I think he pushes the right buttons for the two characters of Sam and Bucky.
They're both like shut up to him, and they kind of like they both have a deep hatred for him. So
yes,
it's nice.
It's perfect. So it's the perfect thing to kind of bring Sam and Bucky together, is dealing with a new Captain America that they don't like and Baron Zemo, you know.
So characters they don't like, bring them together easier. It's kind of fun.
That's one way to think about it.
But then Sharon brought them apart.
I don't think that's true, but okay.
I know.
Yeah, Sharon was cool in the movies, but she's not as cool now.
Yeah, I didn't like her in this episode. I thought she was just a little boring and weird.
Yeah, she was like so
she kissed
salty.
her aunt's
Well, understandably salty.
she kissed her aunt's boyfriend.
Yes.
It's weird. Her and her aunt have kissed the same person.
Yeah, but her aunt just, they didn't really like get married or anything.
Well, technically,
Didn't really have a chance.
now they did.
Jason's here, the Southern Comic Geek. How's it going, man? We're just talking a little Falcon Winter Soldier while my girls slowly sink into the couch.
I'm coming back up. I just
your eyes. That's all.
It's my mask. Look.
I got the Falcon, and Dad gets the
Sharon
Winter
was
Soldier.
definitely salty.
Kate gets
There you
Ehlers.
What is Oilers? The Oilers?
No,
The
Kate gets
Oilers?
Eilers.
Robe's not really fitting you anymore.
Oh, it is. It's hard to.
You try to make it like a blanket and just completely wrap yourself in it. Thanks, Rod. Yeah, I just passed 1400 the other day. Slowly turtling my way along, right?
Sorry.
That's what my girls do. Sink into the couch.
I did it. I made myself a blanket.
I think we're gonna get out of here. The girls are gonna be on Burning Block about 99 later today. They're going to be doing a little Among Us video game playing. So if you follow Burning Block about 99, you can see them on there. I want to say at 5 or 6 o'clock my time, which would be 8 or 9 Eastern. At 8 my time, 11 Eastern, I'm going to be on Comic Chop News because I'm talking about Saga of the Swamp Thing, Volume 1. Of Alan Moore's time on Saga the Swamp Thing. So I will be hopefully vim and full of energy if I get a little nap today and talking about Saga the Swamp Thing. So if you're a Swamp Thing fan, you should definitely check out Comic Chop news tonight, late night East Coast time. They'll be doing a little
And
breakdown.
even if you're not into top, then you should still check them out.
Oh, yeah.
We just hit 1 hour.
We did exactly hit 1 hour.
So now we'll read our like again. So hopefully you can find some time to curl up, grab a book, and nerd out. Peace.
There you go. So thanks, everybody, for coming by, and have a great day. I'll see you guys in the chats.
Oh,
See you
and
next
if
Saturday.
you watch Bearded's Super Pro video, hopefully you can join in. If you are a big fan of Super Pro, then you can join.
Nobody is.
Then you can join his giveaway. And if you type in your favorite NFL football team, and he'll put you.
Oh, hey, you're ruining his giveaway? Jeez, you're spoiling it. Shush. No, you're not. You're okay.
Okay.
Good night, or goodbye, everybody. I'll catch you all
Good night,
later.
everybody.